Houseblend.
Good day, all humans. My name is Cali Cap. You're here watching Houseblend Season 2. Today, we are featuring Kingsley performing All Me.
Should've moved on, but you wanted to stay. Should've let go, had to go your own way. Now we're in this mess, bitter as can be. Are you doing well? Are you doing well? Oh, without me, I'll be. I drink all my feelings and not drink to stay sober. Fuck, I can't lie. Try to move on. See, I'm right where you let me, and I drank all my money, and that's right. I'm still lonely, baby, don't lie. Say you moved on, say I'm free. Where you let me, tell me, is it you? Is it me? Say it's you, 'cause it feels like it's all me, all me. Should've known better, but I lost my head. We could have had it all. Oh, I chose parade instead. Now I'm all fucked up, rotten to my core. See, I'm not doing well, I'm not doing well. Oh, and it's just me, just me. I drink all my feelings and I drink to stay sober. Fuck, I can't lie. I try to move on. See, I'm right where you let me, and I drank all my money, and that's right. I'm still lonely, baby, don't lie. Say you moved on. See, I'm right where you let me. Tell me, is it you? Is it me? Say it's you. Damn, it feels like it's all me, all me. Is it you? Is it your me? Is it me? Say it's you. Damn, it feels like it's all me, all me. Yeah.
Welcome to Houseblend, Kingsley.
I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us for Season 2 of Houseblend. You brought the fantastic and talented Hannah Demo with you as well.
This beautiful gym.
Thank you both for joining us. So I'm starting to notice there's a bit of a trend with the people on this program. We get a lot of people from Chicago over here. Woohoo! What up, Chi-Town? What is the Chicago music scene like in comparison to Portland?
Such a good question. I'm actually not from Chicago.
Okay.
I'm from a suburb. Like, I was born on the south side, but I grew up in the suburb. But I can speak about Chicago's music scene because I'm old enough to have been in Chicago enough times. That, like, Portland's scene is a really great space to incubate and, like, grow and evolve, and the crowds are very forgiving, and you get a lot more opportunities to kind of finesse and move up in Portland. In relationship to Chicago like wants ready projects. They don't really care about the growth with an artist. They want like mainstream, main stage. And there aren't a lot of opportunities, particularly in pop, to like move up the way that it did in Portland. And it's very hip hop dominated. Thanks to Kanye West, thanks to Big Sean, thanks to Chance the Rapper. And so, yeah, it's a little different of a finesse going there.
Thank you. Hannah, do you also have any experience in other cities outside of Portland to compare to the Portland music scene?
Oh, well, I'm from California.
Okay.
So I would agree with what Kingsley said is, like the LA scene is really, it's kind of a lot. They want people who are finished, and you kind of need a little bit more business knowledge of how to maneuver relationships in the music business. I didn't have that when I was there. So coming to Portland gave me the chance to kind of get my feet and
meet people.
And, just kind of figure it all out.
Fantastic. Did you go to college in Chicago?
I did. I have 2 degrees. I have a vocal performance, and I have a business administration degree from Northern Illinois University. Go Huskies. I'm still not going to pay my student loans back.
If you got student loan forgiveness, we're here for it. Student loan forgiveness. I'm going to double down on that one. We're here for
You
it.
too don't have to pay it back.
So after you got your degree, you started working with the old church in the Roseland. What was that experience like?
Yeah, I kind of had a unique experience being here in Portland with like growing and honing in on marketing and understanding tour wavelengths and how to emerge outside of indie industry into mainstream. So I started at the old church as an intern, and then I worked there for a couple years and moved up as artist liaison and started booking my own shows, and was just hungry for more. And I had the opportunity to be head of marketing at Roseland, which they did hip hop circuits. So I got to work with Wiz Khalifa as tour manager, and I got to work with A$AP Fergie. And that was really cool to see how that type of marketing works. And then I ended up working for Holocene as head of marketing, which do indie people. So like Jessie Reyes before she got really big. And having each one of those unique experiences really shaped me to understand like markets are very different. Askings, like what it takes to be in these different branches, are very different. And it kind of made me find my own niche of what I wanted to be, and like and how like I wanted to represent myself as an artist, and how that interprets when you go on tour.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was dope. Shout out to all of those jobs: Roseland, Holocene, and the old church.
Thank you. Thank you, all small venues, the larger venues. We're doing everything we can to keep live music alive. What can you tell us about Hartfield?
Oh shit. Oh, you did your research. It's heart-filled.
Heart-filled.
Oh, fuck.
Heart-filled.
That was a band I started with my sisters. Okay, so I have 7 siblings. I'm one of 8 kids. And we have to entertain ourselves in all kinds of ways. And so my dad really wanted us to be like the Jackson 5. He wanted us to be as famous as the Jackson 5. The problem is my older sister doesn't give a fuck about music, and my younger sister never wants to practice. So it's hard to be that caliber when nobody cares. And so I like kind of finesse them into being a band, and we called it Heart-Filled because it's like filling your heart up with what you didn't know you needed. And we produced one song called Lie Detector, which is the first song I ever released in 2011 in my parents' basement. In the song, you can hear my little sister stomping upstairs because she was like 3 and doesn't know how to be quiet. And it was short-lived. It was very short-lived. I ended up going to college for music, and my sisters were like, we don't care. So, yeah, I think it was maybe 6 months we were a band.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lucky for you at home, we're going to cut to a video of Lie Detector of them performing now. Well, actually, I don't have that. I don't have.
I don't think Lie Detector. I think the one you should cut to, if you do,
Yeah.
I'll send you the link.
I'll get Nardwar on the phone and see if he can help me out with that one. Cool. So you recently released 2 singles and 2 videos with those singles. I'm Fine and Therapy. Both fantastic songs. If you haven't listened to them, be sure to check them out. And also fantastic videos. They're so completely different from each other as far as like style and approach. Where in your process of saying like this song is going to translate to this video and like a visual representation, and how do you connect those dots.
Yeah, I have a really incredible team that I work with. Cameron Fall and Sika Stanton. They're two incredible Black women in Portland that have really helped me look past my visions. And when I first linked up with them, I had hit up my friend on Instagram and I was like, do you know any Black camera operators? I want a Black female camera operator. She was like, I know this girl, Sika. And so I messaged her and she was like, okay, cool. Let me introduce you to my girl who's a director. And so I met Cameron and Sika kind of as a pair. And I explained to them that like the vision for I'm Fine should be like representing Black bodies in all types of light and having a good time. The song I'm Fine is supposed to be like an empowering song. And because of COVID, we had to do all these crazy changes to it, but it ended up being really fucking dope. And my best friend from high school ended up choreographing it and being in the video.
Oh, cool.
Which was crazy. And once we finished that, literally like the day it came out, Cameron texted me and she was like, okay, so what are we doing for the next project? She was just like,
okay.
And so when Therapy came to be a music video, I kind of asked Cameron, like, how can we make this so that it's artsy in a way that I'm not singing in the music video like normal music videos, right?
Sure.
I love acting and I don't get to do it because I'm not famous. So how can I do this in my own project? And she thought of like the fairy tale and just like we took that concept and kind of ran with it. And it ended up being way artsier than I could have ever imagined. And I'm very thankful for Cameron and Sika. And you can find them on Instagram. Cameron's like company is called Cryptic Films. And they are dope people to hire. They're so dope. They're so dope. And they're Black women. They're so dope. So,
That's beautiful. I really enjoyed both videos. I thought that Therapy was done really well with like the storytelling and the progression. And I'm Fine, which is a really fun video. Yeah, it just looks like it was really enjoyable, like on set, and just like the energy that you were all putting out.
people don't know that was like a 15-hour shoot that
Holy
day. So we looked
Holy
like we were
shit.
having fun. I was sleeping in between setups for different things because I was so fucking tired.
Damn.
We like started at like 4:30 in the morning. And
Holy,
yeah, it was fucking crazy.
4:30.
It's crazy.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just gotta like process that 4:30 in the morning
Mainly
call
because
time
I don't
for
know
a
how to
second.
put on eyelashes, so that took
Oh.
that took like an hour.
Gotcha.
I need to hire someone.
So I've noticed after just talking with different people during the pandemic, it's affected artists completely differently. Some have, had their bands dissolve or broken up, which is really unfortunate. Some have put more energy into recordings. I feel like your productivity rate has been extraordinary during this pandemic. Are you able to own in and like focus on your craft more because things are shut down, or is this like just the normal rate of content and productivity we can expect from you?
This is just normal. At the beginning of quarantine, man, it was really hard just like not having shows. I went through like a discovery of self most of the summer of last year. That was like really fixing like childhood traumas, really honing in on like what makes me happy. I reshaped my band. So Hannah actually joined the band, which she had never really played with us before. And more out of like, you play guitar and you can harmonize. That's one less person we need to have on stage. And then it turned into like, girl, you're in this band forever. So don't leave, don't do anything else. So it really made me reshape and rethink a lot of things, but the productivity is like kind of the same. I always function high. And if there's an obstacle in the way, I'm like, dope, let's figure this the fuck out and still make it great. And so, yeah, I don't think anything, the only difference is my album got pushed back because I couldn't get in the studio until like June.
Sure.
And so that's the only thing that like, but like I was going to have the same music videos. I was going to have all the same, and we ended up getting more stuff. So like I ended up doing a live album that'll come out, in June or July, which randomly we got to do because of COVID. They like, yeah, we went to Seattle and recorded it. And so that ended up being like, cool, I'm doing more work. This is great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hannah, so you have done a lot of work for yourself and collaborate with other artists in different ensembles and videos as well. What's the energy and chemistry like with the difference from working with Kingsley versus with the other people you've worked with?
I really like working with Kingsley because
She's paid to say that.
no, it's true.
I also like really working with Kingsley.
Kingsley and I were friends before I was in her band too. So like I'm here because I want to be and like I'm honored to be here. But I like working with Kingsley because she's a boss. She's a king and I don't have to worry about dimming myself down in order to not, outshine her. Like I couldn't even if I tried because she's so incredible. I know, like I'm not lying. I think that you're great. And I've been in other projects where it's like I've tried to be myself, but it's always like I'm usually clashing with the lead. But this is just a really good fit, and that's been really fun. But yeah, that's how I feel about that.
That's fantastic. For those who have only heard your recorded music, it's very like indie pop, kind of synth tempo. But in this performance, it was more like a stripped down acoustic set. If someone who's never seen you perform live before, what kind of energy or atmosphere can they expect in a live performance versus a recorded performance?
My acoustic is pretty similar to the pop set. Like I move far too much, and it's still really upbeat, and we still dance. And so, what you can expect, no matter what, like acoustic, full band, me and Hannah, is that you're gonna dance and you're gonna sing, and we're gonna get our feelings out. And no matter what, always get your feelings out. So,
Moving your body and moving your emotions is very important. When did you two start working together?
we met 2 years ago. Yeah. So we met through a mutual friend. My best friend started Women Crush Music, and I was the queen of operations for that company. And as it grew, my project grew, so I left working for my best friend. And at that time, Hannah had stepped up to be the chapter leader for Portland. And so I hung out with her casually to be like, oh, here's all the things you need for Women Crush. And I'm pretty sure you were scared of me when you first met me.
You're intimidating.
Because I'm very, very out there. My energy field is real thick. And I hung out with her outside of working, and I was like, she's kind of dope. We should be friends. And then we just never stopped hanging out.
Aww.
And then I had played with so many musicians, and I was having such a hard time finding a guitarist who could capture my acoustic set and be physically responsible. I had a guitarist do acid before one of our shows.
Whoa.
That was a weird time for me. Such a weird moment that I was like, hey, you can't do acid before our shows. I never knew I had to tell someone that as a grown-ass person that I don't know. And so Hannah doesn't do that. I know, it's crazy.
After.
Sure. Yeah. Business then pleasure.
And so working with her has been really incredible for me, just teaching me how to be a different type of musician, because she actually can craft music her own way. So it's teaching me how to be specific, which I'd never had to do before, which has been really great for me of learning the process. So yeah, we've just been peas in a pod, and we hang out outside of music all the time.
That's so delightful.
Yeah.
What would, I guess this is a question for both of you, but Hannah, what would you say is the biggest thing that you've learned about yourself as an artist with working with Kingsley or just with this team?
You go first.
It's been really nice to learn what it means to be a background singer, and I'm going back to school right now too, so it's been a lot of learning this past year, and learning how to back someone up and kind of catch on to their nuances and roll with the punches when they change. And working with someone consistently is the only way to do that. Backing up a bunch of random people, I don't get to learn. We sing, and I know where she's going to go, even if she's going to change it sometimes with her voice, and I know how to follow her on that. So that's been really fun.
I think I've learned how to be a better leader.
Okay.
And communicate better. I think sometimes I forget and I get in my head. The project is ultimately Kingsley, but these people still represent me. And so communicating better with today we match. Bro, that took us so long to just pair up and match. And it's taught me a lot of being a better leader. And learning my music better, man, that's been really hard. So, because I know it in my head, but having to convey it to other people. So, yeah, thank you for that. So for this next song, it has some dance moves to do at home, and it's really simple. The words that go along with it is God damn you, and then the moves are with your middle finger. God damn you. If you don't want to stick your middle finger up or say God damn, gosh darn with those pointer fingers. Gosh darn you. Whatever you want to do at home, as long as you're participating, that's all that matters. This song is called You, because I legally can't call it Tom.
Never begged for my forgiveness, but I still give it to you. Never really said you're sorry, but I still forgave you. Never tried to break my heart. Did you really? But I'm still broken, holding on to faith in you and me and us. Oh, tell me why I still ache for you. Oh, tell me why I still crave you. Oh, tell me why I haven't given up on you. Tell me why I fell and you didn't fall for me to know. God damn you, oh. God damn you, God damn you, God damn you, always captured my eye, never saw them light, always left me wanting more, so damn naive, always made me feel like I was your one and only, but I'm still broken, holding on to faith in you and me in us. Oh, tell me why I still ache for you. Oh, tell me why I still crave you. Oh, tell me why I haven't given up on you. Tell me why I fell and you didn't fall for me to know. God damn you, oh. God damn you, oh. God damn you, oh. God damn you, oh.
So once again, my name is Kingsley. I am accompanied tonight by Hannah Demo. You can find her on the internet at Hannah Demo. She's got her own projects on Spotify. Definitely check it out. This is House Blends Season 2. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We are on all social media platforms. We're definitely on TikTok. We might be on OnlyFans. I don't know. It's getting hard for a player out here. We're definitely on Cash App, so you can find us there. We got one more chorus for you, and dance along with us at home.
Tell me why I still ache for you. Oh, tell me why I still crave you. Tell me why I haven't given up on you. Tell me why I fell, you didn't fall for me to know. God damn you, oh. God damn you, oh. God damn you, oh. God damn you, no. God damn you, hey.
We are going to move on to the next segment of our program called the Cali Cap. So you two may know each other pretty well, but you still may not know everything about each other. So I have a random array of questions here
Oh no.
for you two to pull out of the cap and then ask each other. So I'm just going to hand this off to you, and you just pull out a question, and ask Hannah, and then vice that versa.
If you were a beverage, what kind of a beverage would you be?
Probably like a nice like brut rosé, like bubbly and refreshing, but like will get you drunk. Yes, no.
That's such
I
a
was gonna go something like that.
pinky up answer. Like, thank you.
I was gonna go something bubbly. That's what we should do. You should say your answer first, and then I say mine.
What is your answer?
Mine
So,
was gonna be Brut Rosé.
so you would actually not answer this question. This
Oh.
is just for Hannah.
No, I mean like
Well-
before she pulls, she should say what she thinks.
Here's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Here's the
You
thing.
can't tell Kingsley what to do.
Sure. Noted. You cannot tell Kingsley what to do.
So hard for me. So hard. I'm an Aries, all right? I'm trying to function.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Am I ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, who is your queen for inspiration?
Me.
Is that what you were gonna guess?
I have a lot of different. At the moment, it's Meg the Stallion. It's Meg the Stallion. At the moment, she's 26. She's a law student, and she's an incredible rapper. But like overall, Beyonce is my queen. Like I really, yeah. I have a thing on my wall that says, "What would Beyonce do?" And every day I look at it. I'm
Queen
like,
Bey.
What would she do?
Yeah. But Meg the Stallion. Yeah. Getting hot flashes.
Yeah, best new artist, the Grammys.
Best new body.
Oh,
Oh, it's mine. Forget that. That's it. Pull in. Okay. If the band was Trail Mix, what part of the mix would I be?
If you say chocolate, I swear.
I mean, I think M&M's is like an answer as well. You know.
No, Kingsley's the chocolate, obviously. Maybe a cashew.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, but that's right. I'm the cashew.
I got a hook at the end of it.
Because the good trail mix comes with cashews, not peanuts. Or both, but it has to have cashews. Trader Joe's, take notes.
Take notes. Cashew.
Oh, okay. I
Hannah.
have to do the thing.
No, you're good. You're good.
Who's your favorite fictional character?
Oh shit. I read, but I don't read. This is gonna be embarrassing. Stanley Yelnats from Holes.
Okay. Okay.
Because he moves past life by letting go of what his family perceives his life to be, and I think that's really important to like let go of your family ties and become your own person. So Stanley Yelnats from Holes.
It's beautiful.
Good for you. Is this my turn?
It is.
Oh, it's my
Oh,
turn.
yes.
Yeah, pull answer.
What's the best name for an a cappella group?
Wow. Jazz hands. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So default to jazz.
Kingsley, you're actually in an a cappella group.
Oh shit. Yeah, I was. Legally, I have to say that I actually started the
You're
group.
the head
What
of
was
the
it
group.
called?
I started it Harmelodics, but I called them the Harmadics because women are so tough sometimes. They're still a group. I quit after I founded it, and then I quit after that because it was my senior year of college, and I was like, I want to fucking have fun, and I don't want to do this. But Harmelodics from NIU, they're still a group, I think. If you're watching this, y'all still owe me $250 from a bus ride.
250. 250. Her Cash App was mentioned in the show. Cash App Kingsley.
What is your favorite original song from a film?
My favorite original song from a film. It's like, have I ever even seen any films ever? Let's see. Maybe Start of Something New from High School Musical.
Yes.
Sam's.
That's what we found. That's what my brain found. Also, High School Musical was a bop
Yeah.
when it first came out. Are you kidding me?
I just watched the third one like last week. Cried. I was like, they're all going to college.
Did you watch it in 3D?
No, my parents wouldn't let us do that.
Oh, really?
Witchcraft.
See the movie when you see the movie.
I had 8 siblings. They didn't want to pay for
Oh,
3D
sure. That's
for a bunch of fucking kids.
a lot of 3D glasses.
So, yeah. That's a good one. High School Musical. I was gonna pick like the Hannah Montana movie. Climb was what I was gonna pick. So.
I was like, I know there's other movies, but I can't find any of them.
They're fantastic answers. Kingsley, do you have any parting words for the humans? Who will be
Yeah,
watching?
so the song that we first played, All Me, comes out officially on April 10th. It's my birthday. And my album will be out later this year. So just follow me, keep up with me. And I'm excited to just have this premiere. This is dope.
Thank you. Hannah, any any parting words for the humans?
Bless up.
Bless up. Well, that's everything that we have for today for House Blend Season 2. Thank you, Kingsley, for joining us. This was a blast. And thank you, all humans. Once again, my name is Cali Cap, and this is House Blend.